Hello everyone, I hope you're having a nice day. We're going to start our practice with powerful chest bellows. Let us do this between 60 and 80 times. Slowing down. Let us now do the second breath work. It's called KAPALABHATI. In this one, the ratio is 1:2, which means small breath in and forceful breath out. You're going to feel this in your abdomen. Let us slow down. Let us now do the yogic breathing, taking a big inhale. Feel your breath in your abdomen. Let the breath travel up to your chest, all the way up till your shoulders, lifting it a little. Then exhale. Let us repeat this 2 more times. Let us now do the alternate nostril breathing. Take out your pinky and your ring finger. We're going to hold on to the left nostril and inhale with the right one to a mental count. Hold the right nostril, exhale left. Do the same thing, inhale left, hold, and exhale right. That is 1 rep. Let us do 3 more. Once you have exhaled from the right nostril, bring your palms back in mudra to your knees. Now keep your palms onto your knees and gently tilt your neck to one side, and let us start the neck rotations. Focusing on your breath here with deep inhale and exhale. If you have finished one full circle, feel free to go in the opposite direction or just keep continuing in the same direction. When you're ready, we could slowly straighten up. Bring your palms to your elbows and keep it lifted up over your head, and let us tug it to one side while we keep the head straight. Let us do the same thing on the other side. Deep breathing here, about 5 breaths. When you're ready, release and lift your arms up over your head And let us lift the shoulders up and stretch it up high. Slowly bring your palms to the sides. Now let us place the left forearm down, lift up your right, and stretch up, looking at the wall with the palm inside. Slowly release and let us do the same thing, bringing the right palm down, lift up your left arm. Let us keep the elbows straight. When you're ready, release and bring the palms gently to the sides. Now bring the palms to the front of your mat and slowly bring your body down, pushing down the floor firmly with your palms, feeling your shoulders and upper arms at work. Let us release that and come to a squat, coming to Malasana, which is also called the garland pose. This is a great hip opener and one of the nice warm-up stretches you can do. When you're ready, let us bring the palm to the ankle and the other palm behind the neck, and let us stretch up and look up at the ceiling with that elbow inside. Release that. Now bring your right palm to your left ankle and the elbow sinks down a little bit, taking an inhale. Bring the other palm behind your neck and look up. Release. And now we are going to squat on our toes like this and balance. This is also called a toe stand. So we are going to keep the foot right over the knee and keep the palms pressed towards the back for support. Release that and let us repeat the same thing on the other side. Your left foot on top of your right knee, placing those palms down for support. You're welcome to release those palms and balance, which is kind of tricky. Let us release it and come to Tadasana or mountain pose. We are going to balance now. So let us come to tree pose, right foot onto your left thigh. Bring your palms in prayer. You're also welcome to reach the palms up over your head. That is another variation of the tree pose. Bring your left palm to your waist and hug your right knee towards your body. And open that knee out, still balancing on that one leg, and look in the opposite direction, and this is optional. Release and bring that foot down gently. Let us do the same thing on the opposite side, bringing the other foot up onto the thigh. Let us balance in tree pose called Vrikshasana. Vriksha in Sanskrit means tree. Release that, doing the same thing, hugging that knee close to the body. Opening that leg out, stretching those hips, looking in the opposite direction is optional. Let us release and bring the foot down. normal pose. Bring your palms on both sides of the mat. Step back to high plank. Exhale, low plank, hugging the elbows close. Inhale, up dog or cobra, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step forward, looking up, inhale. Palms to the mat, head towards the knees. Exhale, bending your knees, come back to chair. Inhale, Samastitihi. We're going to do the third round. Inhale, chair again. Exhale, bring your palms down. We'll go a little more dynamic here if you would like that. Step or jump to Chaturanga, low plank. Cobra pose, looking up, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, and normal breathing here. With the exhale, try and keep the core tight. The Uddiyana Bandha. Now we are going on our fours. From here, we will try the camel pose called the Ustrasana. If you are not comfortable with a deep back bend, you have to thrust your hips a little bit to the front and lift your arms up just like this. And then slowly bring it down. Or if you're comfortable, you can do the full camel pose by bringing your palms to your heels. Slowly release. That was a back bend. So now we are going to compensate that with the rabbit pose. It's a different variation. We're going to turn the cervical spine inward. So stretching that out, and bring your palms to your heels. Let us take the child pose and rest here for a bit. Focus on your breath. Slowly lift up. Clasp your palms now to the back of your body. Keep your elbows straight. Inhale and exhale. Come down. Bring your head down to the mat. Extend your arms to the max. Lift up. Inhale. Repeat. Exhaling down. Inhale back up. Let us do it one more time. Now we are going to work on straightening out the legs, sitting down in staff pose, Dandasana. Inhale, bring the hands up over your head and come down from your hips, trying to hold on to your toes. We're going to try and avoid rounding the back. So that is why I have paused here a little bit, to show you that it's more important to do it from coming down from the hips than to just somehow get the head down towards the knees. 5 to 7 breaths. Slowly lift up. Inhale, bring the hands up over your head, and exhale, bringing it to the sides of your body. Let us hug the left knee close to the body And you can hold on to whatever you can reach, because we're trying to stretch out the hamstrings. So if you can hold your foot, that's fine, or use a strap, or it's even okay to just hold on to your ankle or your calf muscle, lifting up as much as you can based on your comfort level. Slowly bring that leg down. Let us repeat the same thing on the other side, bringing that foot closer to your body, and let that leg go up, holding on to it. Keeping the knees straight. So it doesn't really matter how close that leg is towards your body, as long as you're feeling the stretch in the hamstrings. Release. We're going to sit down in bound angle. It's called Baddha Konasana. So bring that foot as close as possible to your perineum, and we're going to make the legs go up and down. Now, if you're comfortable, with a firm hold onto your feet, you can lift it up towards your body and keep that for a few breaths. Again, a lot of hip opening going on here. Slowly bring it down. Now, we are going to keep those legs out open. Palms to the front of the body. We're going to lift the right leg up and hold it there for a few breaths. So good for the quad muscles. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Slowly come down again from your hips to the wide leg seated forward fold. I'm doing this for a better angle so that you see how we are coming down without rounding the back. So instead of going all the way down with a round back, we have to work on keeping the body straight and then reaching down. Now we are going to keep the palms again. So we are going to go a little dynamic here. So we are going to keep the palms pressed down, very open palms, and lift up the bottoms by putting pressure on the front of your body. And you keep doing this. With pressure, we can lift up, pressing down, and with more core, we lift up the body and down. Now we're going to lie down in Shavasana, rest in corpse pose, and take deep breaths. We're going to hug the knees towards the body. This is a very good pose for the back and also for the digestive system. We are going to work on the shoulder stand, so you can use a wall support in order to learn this pose. So keep your legs up, bottoms exactly where the wall meets with the floor, and press down with your feet and lift up, holding onto your hips. You could do a small exercise by lifting each leg. And since that foot is resting on the wall, you do feel a sense of comfort until you're ready to do it with both your legs up. Now, shoulder stand the normal way. You're lifting up, holding on to your hips. Deep breaths. Slowly, if you're ready, you can bend your knees. Trying to bring the knees towards your head, just another variation of the shoulder stand, curling up like this. This is completely a variation, so you can keep your legs up as well throughout the entire time. Slowly release and bring your legs down to Shavasana. Rest and relax. When you're ready, we're going to start with some core work. Keep the left knee bent, lift up your right and float your arms. Release that and let us do the same thing on the other side, lifting up. Release that and rest, focusing on your breath. When you're ready, we can sit back up. Float your hands and we are coming to a V-sit with bent knees. Deep breaths here. You can measure your breath. I think I'm doing it between 5 and 7 times. Release that, and if you're ready, we could go for the straight leg variation, which is a little more for your core and your legs. Feel free to do it if you are ready, or you could just repeat the earlier variation. You could either keep your palms down like I have done, or you are welcome to even float it like we did in the previous pose. Release, and now we are back to Shavasana, rest. When you're ready, we could slowly turn to the side and rest your forearm like this on the floor. Press down and lift up to side plank on your forearm. This is a very good pose for strengthening the core muscles. Slowly come back down and we repeat the same thing on the other side. I'm using my foot to lift up. I had a student earlier who was wondering how I got into this posture. Release and back down. We're going to do some prone poses now. So on the stomach, this is the Sphinx pose, keeping the forearms like this. This is a very mild back bend. Let us lift up now to forearm plank, keeping the core nice and tight, taking deep breaths. This pose also involves strengthening the arms. Slowly back down, back to Sphinx. Now, I'm going to turn my left forearm in and do the half frog pose by bringing the foot down towards the mat, not towards the body. Excellent stretch for the quad muscles. Release that. Repeat the same thing. Right forearm is turned in and bend your other knee and bring that foot towards the floor. Release that. Now back to dolphin pose. Keeping the forearms like this. Try to press your heels towards the mat so the calves are getting stretched so nicely. Puppy dog pose. Make sure your hips to knee is in one line and bring your arms to the mat, chin on the mat. If you're happy to do this variation, feel free to lift those knees up and everything else stays the same. Slowly come back down. Let us lift up. Let us wind up with 3 sun salutations. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale. Let us do chair pose. Exhale, bring your palms down, head towards the knees. Look up, inhale, palms on both sides, step or jump to Chaturanga, low plank. Cobra pose, looking up, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. From here you could step or you could jump forward, looking up, inhale. Palms to the mat and head towards your knees, exhale. Bending your knees back to chair, inhale, Samastitihi. Let us do the second round. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your palms down. Straighten the back, look up, inhale. Palms on both sides. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra pose, looking up, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Step or jump forward. Look up, inhale. Palms to the mat, head to the knees. Exhale. Bending your knees back into chair pose. Inhale. Samastitihi. Let us do the third round. Inhale, chair. Exhale, palms down. Look up, inhale. Palms on both sides. Step or jump, Chaturanga. Cobra, look up, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Step or jump forward, looking up, inhale. Palms to the mat, head towards the knees, exhale. Bend your knees, let us do chair. Inhale, Samastitihi. Now we're going to lie down in Shavasana and start the relaxation. You could either lie down in diamond pose like this with your heels together and keeping your palms up towards your elbows, or you could just lie down in normal Shavasana and take deep breaths. Let us start from the soles of the feet. Let it relax. Relax your ankles. Move up to your calf muscles. Focus on your knees. Give it some loving light. Let the thighs relax. Focus on your lower back. Feel it pressing against the mat. Bring your attention to the stomach. With the inhale, feel it rise, and with the exhale, feel it contract. Move up to your upper back, let it relax. Focus on your chest, feel your heartbeat. Ask your heart, what emotion does it go through today? Relax the palms. Feel the heat in the center of your palms. Move up to your wrists, the forearms, elbows and your upper arms. Let the shoulders relax. Feel the pressure points easing away on your shoulders. Relax your neck, chin, cheeks, and the forehead. Feel your eyes cooling down. Feel the breath against your nostrils. Feel the warmth inside your mouth. Scan your scalp and let it relax. Your entire body is now relaxed, and you are a divine being. Imagine your entire body glowing with golden light, and all the 7 chakras getting cleansed in the golden light. Let us make positive affirmations. When you're ready, slowly turn to the side and rest your head on your arm. When you're ready, let us stretch nicely and lift up from the side. Sit down in a comfortable posture. Let us roll the tongue like that, like a straw, or you can grit your teeth. We're going to suck the air in, close the mouth and exhale. Shitali Pranayama. Repeat 2 more times. Now we're going to do the Brahmari Pranayama, the B breath. Keep your tongue on your upper palate, jaws open, lips should be closed. Close the ears with the index fingers and make the humming sound. Repeat it 2 more times. Release. Rub your palms together. Make heat with the palms. Keep your heated palms on your eyes. Rub it across the face. Hold your right wrist with your left palm. Let us bow down to Mother Earth for bringing us together for yoga today. Have a lovely day. Thank you.